Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the University of Virginia and the Cavaliers, where around here they say learning never ends. They hope to teach a lesson in this one. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Virginia Cavaliers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Cavaliers will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Sooners offense will start this game off. And all eyes on this man as he takes the field. The defense knows they're going to try to throw him the football, and it probably won't matter, guys.
Oh, but the defense, Reese, will be locked in.
Hit the afterburners, kid. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Sooners in the hurry-up.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. He leaves it with the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So Virginia's offense will go to work for the first time today. When you have a weapon like this on the outside and a guy in the secondary whose job is to take everything away, it's going to be a great matchup, guys.
It's so fun to see how you attack great safety.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And that is an all-too-familiar sight. Listen, this team won last week, but they gave up 4 sacks. They got to protect this young man early in this game. Don't set the tone, and let's not go back to last week.
Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. He's looking to throw. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Sooners are in the hurry-up. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're not into threes, they want sixes. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on fourth down. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to move it through the air. It's complete on the right side. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. He'll come out throwing on first down. Time to take a shot. Brings it in down the left side. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Virginia. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If we can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
He'll try to tack on one more. Right down the boulevard. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. He's going to pass. Fires to the big fella. Tackled immediately after the catch. They'll try to snap it quickly. On second down, he'll let it fly. Finds the tight end. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Got it! And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown Sooners! How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide-open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Mississippi State is ahead early in Stark Vegas, but that's not exactly Dak Prescott out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over UCF. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Yes?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Handoff from the shotgun. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. And the Cavaliers headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Little touch pass to the receiver. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field.
go. If you're an offense, you've got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
To the ground with the back. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Here comes third and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Burks. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong that they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And the Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team.
Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Cavaliers want to pick up the tempo.
Well, we knew coming into this one, guys, the offense wanted to get this guy the ball. I had no idea it was going to be like this, though.
And the pressure was in his grill in an eyelash. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. On the run, fires downfield. Got a wide open receiver. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Turning to the running game on first and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Cavaliers!
It gets closer and closer to the end zone right here. You know what's coming as a defense. The offense has to be physical, and they were. And the back knew exactly what he had to get 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think...
And he breaks into the open. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Cavaliers come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking downfield, it's Burks. Grabs it in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
3rd down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
The Cavaliers will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give on the inside. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Third and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. The Sooners will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Offense set on 1st down. He wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him to him? We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Looking for a man, it's Burks. Oh, he can't hang on. Those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding it.
And the Cavaliers want to move quickly.
Well, this defense is being challenged, in this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And that is no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
21, Virginia, 17.
The Sooner offense returns to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Shamanic. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Got his man quickly. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Off play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. What a snag by the defense. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
To the air, it's Burks. Pressure coming. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in the hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Pass on the way, it's picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. The give to the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Sooners will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Sooners will call on their punt team. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Picked up some yards on the last completion, but it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Burks. He finds his man. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Now on the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down coming up. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Got it behind the line. It's Robbins. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Wide out in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Sooners look to keep this drive humming. Use the play fake, now to throw. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
I think if you're the head coach here, it's a bit of a mixed reaction to your passing attack so far in this game. You put up a bunch of yards throwing the football, you've lit up the scoreboard, but you've also given up 4 sacks. Pass protection has been a problem so far in this game.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. They go to the draw. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Another sack by this defense, but how about this QB? He continues to get back up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting him in a good position to win this football game.
The Sooners line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. On his way back to the 20. They'll get down and put a stop in this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punt out. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Finds his big tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And then pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. The offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Got it set up on the outside. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing him.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll pull it down and run. Still running at the 40. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Sooners moving quickly to the line.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Offense, quick tempo. The run from the shotgun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. They come to the line 3 yards away from the first down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. Makes his connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He leaves it with his back. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown Sooners!
Number 11 in the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Mississippi State is putting on a show offensively. It feels like they've been ringing those cowbells all game. They're up by 21 over UCF. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Pocket starts to collapse. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll run it from the gun. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Cavaliers send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. A first down for the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Back open in the middle. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Immediately fires to the middle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Snags it! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and the score is 35-17. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving core in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center and Scott Stadium.
The Sooners will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and this is coach speaking. Very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Goodness gracious. This is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he makes the catch inside the 20. Touchdown, Virginia! A great catch and run for 6. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
35, Virginia, 24.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Slings it. He's open on the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Just the ability to move the chains, keep the drive going, sort of quintessential efficiency from a Sooner quarterback.
Yeah, and from a Sooner offense, because, Reese, they keep the drive going, but what does that do? Most Oklahoma teams over the years, we see them go fast, and they wear you down throughout a football game. So the quarterback play on those completions that move the sticks, they make you play 3 more plays, 4 more plays, 5 more plays, and just wear you.
He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown Sooners! And they take it in for 6 more points. And after that last touchdown toss, look out, Baker Mayfield record could be going down for single-game touchdown passes.
Yeah, and you think of all the great quarterbacks and the records that they've put up with the Sooners, man. It's impressive. And this guy having himself a day, spreading the ball around, touchdowns palooza. What a nice day.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Cavaliers want to crank the tempo. From the gun, running back gets to give. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. They'll try to run for it. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Burks. Throws for the tight end. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cavaliers have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Robbins.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Meadows. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. The Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Washington State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Pullman behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 10 to Oregon State.
He hurls one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Quickly complete. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Burks. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you, a sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that ball is picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Back to throw, it's Burks. Let's it fly. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. He's inside the 40, the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown Sooners.
Dude, you're just thinking, hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
That defender is lucky on that play because he was beat on that deep route. He's lucky the QB overthrew that play.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. A play-action fake seems simple, but there are some intricacies for the quarterback.
Reese, you're right. The danger for a quarterback in play action is that you're turning your back to the defense when you're trying to execute the play fake to the running back. So you have no idea what's happening behind you, and you have no presence for where that rush is coming from. All of a sudden, you whip your head back around, and oftentimes it's too late. You saw that right there.
Back to pass, it's Burks. Dumps it to the back. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Well, this guy's exceeded all expectations all season. We knew and we thought he would be talented. He'd leave a mark on the offense. I don't think anybody expected him to be in the Heisman race this late in the season as a true freshman. He is just special.
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. The play-action fake. Feeling some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
We might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. No good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds his target down the middle. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there. And he stopped from getting the 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And that falls incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to the big tight end. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The incompletion on first down leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 43. Back to the air one more time. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. He lobs one high down the left side. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
At the 40, there he goes. Everything's bouncing and jiggling and rolling, and it's going forward, and he's loose. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the route is on. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Getting set for the point after.
For the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. ULM is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Malone Stadium, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Southern Miss. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Now on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Burks. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Power football with the run. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's got it. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's right on target. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. On the move. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. He's piled up 97 yards rushing and getting ever closer to that 1,200-yard mark. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. He's got a 1st down and maybe a lot more. And the Sooners are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. They'll try the run. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground. Forges ahead for one to the 8-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets it out fast. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Oklahoma.
The give. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quick pass on the fly motion. Touchdown Sooners! And the punishment has been extended. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1. And another passing touchdown for this Sooner quarterback. He keeps this up, and he might wind up in that 100 touchdown club with Baker Mayfield and Landry Jones.
So many good guys that have had good days, but how about this day? I mean, fitting the ball all over the yard, just padding the stats, and you start mentioning guys like Jones, and you start mentioning guys like Baker Mayfield, that's Sooner pristine legacy there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking to throw, it's Burks. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Scrambling away. Trying to make magic with his feet. Stumbled to the ground. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They're bringing heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They're trying to get to it. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And the Cavaliers decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He gets a block. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today.
Running toward the tape. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the 2nd level and creating big lanes for this running back.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.